Hey guys, I just wanted to make a quick video. I literally just rolled out of bed. Whole family's still asleep, so I'm going to try to keep quiet. About dreams. I've been having a lot of dreams, and sometimes I remember them, sometimes I don't, but it's very common for me to wake up several times throughout the night where my heart is racing, and here lately my head's been vibrating, which I know that sounds weird. What does that mean? But it just feels like my head's vibrating, like around my ears, especially the sides of my head. And I have a friend named Addie, and I'll send her text messages because she's kind of getting into this too. What all's happening, synchronicities and spiritual world more. And I had sent her a text message back in October, and I want to read that text message of one of my dreams. I wrote it down on a piece of paper. Hang on a sec. Okay. This is from October 25th of this year. It said, I dreamt all last night, kept waking up to a fluttering heart and a vibrating head. I remember little. I remember wrestling on the ground with a man, but I was a man also, I think. Okay. So that dream I had that night, it was like I was watching a movie, and I was watching two men, and I couldn't see myself. It was almost like, yeah, like I said, I was watching a movie. And I remembered those two men didn't have shirts on. And they were like wrestling, like fighting, beating the crap out of each other. But when I woke up, I just had that feeling I was one of those dudes. So I had forgot all about that dream. And then I was looking through my text messages because my text messages to my friend are kind of like a little journal. I don't delete them. So I was looking for a different text message, and I saw that one, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that shit happened. So when my cat's in the Christmas tree. Fun to get out of there. I went and visited last week my friend Christy. She's a herbalist and does astrology and stuff. I met her on Twitter. She's like really freaking cool. And we were like, she was trying to do my chart, my astrology chart, whatever you call it. But we kept talking and we didn't get very far on it, which I'll talk about that in a video because it's pretty cool. But we didn't get very far on it because we kept talking about stories, our life. I was telling her some of the stuff that happened to me. And like, one of mine was when I was 5. I love horses. I've loved horses my whole life. When I was 5 years old, I went. My mom worked with a girl that had horses, and she put me up on a horse, and I just took off like I knew how to, ride. I knew how to rein the horse. I wasn't scared. I just took off. And that lady asked my mom. She said, "Who taught Danielle how to ride a horse?" And my mom goes, "No, she's never rode a horse before. That's the first time." So as an adult looking back, I'm like, how did I learn how to ride a horse? Why wasn't I afraid? Anything like that. And I had something weird happen to me in like 2007 where I was up in Duluth, Minnesota, and I got in a freaking bar fight. And after the fight, everyone was coming up saying, wow, I've never even seen a man fight like that. So, and I'll tell that story because that's a really trippy story, because the whole time I was fighting, I like heard a voice in my head and it was telling me, okay, you're going to have to do this because she's going to do this. It was like the voice was telling me what was going to happen before it happened. And it was right on everything. It was like very, very crazy. And so I was talking to Christy about those stories and stuff. And she goes, well, I think you might be trying to remember a past life. And I was like, whoa, that's pretty cool. And, um, and then as we were talking, and she said, mentioning that when we came to Earth, the Earth realm, and I said, well, I have a question. I said, if Earth is a school, why do we come back mind wiped every time? That doesn't seem fair. And she goes, do you? She goes, think about it, Danielle. She said, you riding the horse as a kid, the fight, and this and that. She goes, you were remembering past life skills. And you can tap into those, and sometimes moments of high stress, or when your frequency's high. And I was like, wow, that makes sense to me. And I'm sure there's others that have had experiences like that. I just thought that was really cool. So every night when I go to bed, I ask for guidance from the Creator, and because I don't know, there's just so much I want to learn, and I'm constantly thinking about shit. Um, but I don't know. But is anyone else like having the dreams where they wake up in the middle of the night with a racing heart or vibrating head? Because mine's like every day. But a lot of times I don't remember the dreams, which I have some mugwort, and I heard that that's good for dream recall. So I'm going to try making some herbal cigarettes and smoke me some mugwort. So I'll let y'all know how that works out. All right. Have a great day. Bye.